the interception. And a throw-in it's going to be. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. City finding space on the flank. Real chance. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Released it nicely. Just the clearance that was needed. And intercepted it. Hyde. Well, this could really help the cause. Will he find the net? Oh, offside. How marginal was that? But the flag is raised. That's a good ball. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Gives it a go. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Over it comes. And the attack fizzling out. Hyde. It needs an accurate cross. And quick thinking defensively. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Can he finish this? Oh, magnificent reaction. And into the clutches of the goalkeeper. Oh, pressing really high. Read it well. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Mohamed. Berezovsky. Fruitful looking attack. Well, putting in quite the shift to win the ball back. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. Well, the referee has taken note of his name and number.
Well, I think he can count himself a bit unlucky there, but it was certainly a foul.
Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. So, deflection, and it will be a throw-in. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Unable to keep the ball that time. Well, the seconds are ticking away, and the home side in control. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, they've controlled most of the game, haven't they? Their 1- and 2-touch passing has been sharp, the movement's been bright, and they've scored some good goals. They just need to keep their concentration through to the final whistle.
And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Fine cross into the middle. He succeeds in clearing it. And there it is, the final whistle.
Enjoy the game.
One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And delighted to be bringing you clubs match action. It's United versus City.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Antonio. Fine work from City to win the ball back. Raymond. And given away. Encouraging stuff from United. And rewarded for that high press. Good effort here. Well, couldn't quite hit the target. Close, though.
Well, had it been on target, I think the goalkeeper had that one covered.
Angel. Oh, splendid skill. Well, he's given us away. Alonso. Cross. Oh, could be an opportunity here. The supporters want to see him have a go. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Uchida. Chang. Angel. Under some pressure. Outrageously skillful. A very good tackle. Pan. It's a fine United move in the making, but timely defending when it mattered. Angel. Oh, good vision. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Could be threatening. The save was a good one. Well, the short corner routine. He read the situation defensively and did his job. United being afforded too much space. And it's going to run through to the keeper here. Well, the alarm bells are ringing a bit. A really good pass. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
Oh, just wide of the mark. Goal kick.
Well, that never looked like troubling the keeper, did it? But it was worth an effort. A good strike from him. Well, as you can see, it's been all City over the last 15 minutes and have played some really lovely football going forward. But they must now make it count and get themselves in front.
Well, first they have a bit of defending to do. Will he play it in? And now they can celebrate.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
Chang. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Superb block. United pushing to add to the lead. It'll be a corner. But the keeper takes command and pushed onto the woodwork. Pressing high up has its advantages. That was going in. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Targets available, cross comes in. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Well, no way through in the end. City did well to win it back. And the shot. Great defending. And a throw-in it's going to be. Released it nicely. More than decent passing sequences, but they need a leveller. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. And the ball moving again. Advantage United, but plenty of time for a few twists and turns here. Alonso. Well, that's good defending. Well organised at the back. And putting his body on the line. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Good high press. Very quick thinking there. Ma. Antonio. Went in strongly, decisively. Balotelli. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Well, nothing comes of it. Now the counter-attack looks on. Just not looking confident in possession. Chang. Well, that one has promise. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point. And momentum is with them. Kobayashi. Beautifully weighted ball. Well, it nearly worked out. And a fine interception. Well, the ball goes out of play for what will be a goal kick. Chang. Good work to win the ball back by United. Antonio. Antonio. Cross. Antonio. And United couldn't keep possession. He needs to clear it here. Just 20 minutes remaining now. And it's a quality pass. Well read to ease the pressure. Has the strength to hang on to it. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. This could be dangerous if he's not careful. Angel. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Trying his luck. And what a magical save it was! And deciding to go short with this one. That's not a bad ball. Cleared away. No let-up on the pressing front. Decent-looking pass. Still not clear. Cross. Can they push ahead in the closing stages? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. And a throw-in forthcoming. And players waiting in the centre. Can he put it away? Unable to get a body in the way. Well, the two sides still locked together. And a set piece, a corner, can make all the difference. Still alive. And I think the threat has been averted. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. And a throw-in it's going to be. And teammates around him. Well, good technique in terms of how he struck it. Alonso. And with that, the referee brings this contest to an end. All square here in what was a thoroughly compelling game. Stuart, your analysis.
Well, it could have gone either way. I thought both teams were very positive, though, going hammer and tongs from the very start. And I think a draw is probably the fair result.
And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And it's going to be fascinating to see how these two sides fare as they come up against each other. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will...
Will he finish? And now he must score. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss. So the Dream Destroyers restart the game. Swift response required after this setback. An awful lot of green space to run into. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Oh, wonderful bit of skill. Well, conceding the throw-in. Good challenge. Wonderfully weighted pass. Promising pass. Oh, a really good header. But the goalkeeper there to cover up. The referee has given a corner. Who can they pick out? No keeper will mind that sort of corner. Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. Oh, so close to extending their lead.
Well, that really would have put them in a commanding position, but it's still all to play for here.
Risky. Well, you've got to conclude that it was completely overhit and thwarted there following the cross. He'll take this on. Well, the goalkeeper managed to make the save without much difficulty in the end. What a commitment to defending. Amin. Bichi. Trying to open up the defence. Tries to lift it. Oh, football finesse at its very best. You can't argue with that finish.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and what a great finish it is. He just lifts the ball over the keeper into the back of the net. That's a well-constructed goal.
Just the clearance that was needed. Amin. City have the ball again. Good vision. Can he get onto this? Oh, last-ditch defending at its very finest. Read it superbly to take back possession. Now what can they do from here? And by a wafer-thin margin, offside. Good through ball. Nice weight on the pass. Well, they had a bit of work to do in getting to that through ball, the goalkeeper. Now in a more than decent position. Couldn't get it through. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Just the challenge that was required. I mean. Well, in the end, nothing really to worry the keeper about. And he saw the situation developing. Long way out this. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. Danger averted for now. Well, that one has promise.
Well, they just can't get back into this game. The woodwork on that occasion just denying them.
And the ball back with destroyers now. Really good build-up, but no end product. I mean. Well, just overdoing it. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. And they have possession again. Well, a swift challenge and a throw in coming up. Pan. And in possession, Moreira. I mean. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So back in business with City very much the dominant side. Can they repeat that in the second 45? Rather congested in the middle of the park. Could be troublesome. Oh, might be. Looked like a certain goal, but that's a great challenge. And top-notch as well as brave goalkeeping.
Well, he comes off his line at just the right time. He read that brilliantly.
Kouassi. Risky. Kouassi. Well, can they open up the defence here? Ricci. And defensive play to be applauded. Well, he's beaten his opponent. Oh, nice ball over the top. Ricci in a dangerous position, foiling his opponent completely. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. And playing it through. Oh, but there's defensive diligence for you when things look dangerous. Risky. Lima. And the ball back with City now. That's a good ball. And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. Amin. Well, over the top, and an easy one for the keeper. Angel. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Outrageously skillful. Angel. And crossing towards the far post. Oh, tremendous goalkeeping. Offside, not that anyone knew. Angel. Now a potentially dangerous position for City. Well, just a bit too much on the pass. Let's get the latest on the injury situation from our pitchside man, Jeff Shreves.
He keeps looking down and feeling his foot, so that's obviously the problem, and I think it came from that last challenge.
Cheers, Jeff. What can he do with it now? Could play it in. 15 minutes left for play. Real determination in the challenge. A throw in here. Dos Santos on the ball. Kouassi. An alert intervention. Skipping away. Well, since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. Takes the shot. That is how to keep it out of the net. Trying to pick out a teammate. On a corner like that, every goalkeeper's dream, really. Difficult to stop him. And a touch of finesse. Well, well, well. How many players would have the confidence to try that? Simply magnificent.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, and the finish is sublime. He sees the keeper's position and just chips it over him. It's a breathtaking goal.
Now in a more than decent position. Now the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Risky. Electing to shoot. And that's a very good parry. And a good-looking ball. Danger averted for now. All the way through to the keeper then. Oh, he's given us away. This is looking threatening. That's a lovely ball. Can't miss, surely. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And delighted to be bringing you clubs match action. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Adams. Cross could be useful. Still work to do. Oh, a powerful effort. Close. Tremendous block. Well, a fine piece of defending, but at the expense of a corner. And over it comes. Well, not the easiest of chances. Tightly marked, but not even close in the end. Well, they're trying to get right into his face. And that's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. Can they forge ahead? No! Chance missed.
And a big chance at that, Derek. He should have put them in the driving seat there.
And now Garcia. Nice looking pass. Oh, and heading it just over the top. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Can he put them ahead? Really good piece of goalkeeping there. City move it forward with purpose. And delivered into the box. Well, mopping up defensively.
The owner of the silver hatchback with the license plate GR55 JKK, please contact your nearest security guard. Thank you.
Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. And defensive play to be applauded. What to like about that pass. And he's through here. And there it is! The opening goal! 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it. He's in with a chance. And it's an excellent save.
Well, I always fancied the keeper to make the save. She's really good in those situations.
No keeper will mind that sort of corner. And passing it through. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Well read to ease the pressure.
Well, that save just about keeps them in this, but they have to pose more of a threat at the other end.
And keeping the ball out of their own net can lift confidence throughout the side. Quite possibly a yellow card as their flow was stopped. The free kick, and the keeper took it cleanly. Being pressed here. And City being afforded too much room. And a fine cross. Promising possession, this. He's blocked it. Brillant on the ball. Well, they couldn't keep it. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Well, taken away. He won the ball. Well, that's not watertight defending. In position. Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
Well, it's a great stop from that distance. She's reacted so quickly.
It's a short corner. And a throw-in forthcoming. And teammates around him. Decides to shoot. Stopped a certain goal. Maybe scope for City to add to the lead with this set piece. And quick thinking defensively. Oh, managing to beat him. Crossing possibilities. In possession, Germain. Looking for the final pass that will open things up. But then the one that fails to hit its target. Well, far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? Wonderfully weighted pass. And behind it's gone for a corner. And short it is. It's a neat move. Making sure nothing untoward happened. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Maurice. Maz. And Lee. In possession, Germain. Brillant. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Well, trying to probe, but not succeeding. And City have possession once more. Now the counter-attack looks on. Chances on. A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating. So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Germain. Briand on the ball. Could be a goal as they cut into their advantage. Still plenty of life in this match. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? No let-up on the pressing front. He has time to play it over. Oh, there it is! This is astonishing stuff! Now they find themselves level here! Well, back underway here, and they've split the 4 goals between them so far. Uchida. Trying to open them up. Oh, did so well to deny him.
Well, those stats tell you what a good game this has been. We've seen a lot of good attacking play, plenty of goal-mouth action, and all done at a high tempo. It's been very entertaining so far.
Beautifully weighted ball. Oh, cleared away. Superb defending. Massive credit. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. It needs an accurate cross. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. And that's not what you want to be doing when you've already been booked. Germain. Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately. And a throw-in to come. Into the final 20 minutes. And he's waiting in the centre, unaccompanied. Oh, can you believe this? They forged ahead, undeterred by the fact that they're down to 10. This is inspirational stuff. You can't really say defences are on top. 3-2. Can he convert? And that's a straightforward stop. Just 15 minutes remaining. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. And tidy defensive play. And back with Garcia. Briand on the ball. Here's Lee. And a lot to like about this attack. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. Well, into an attacking position. It's not too late for them. It's a fierce effort. But the keeper takes charge, and it was pretty straightforward. Well, on a good day, that might have gone in for the equaliser.
Yeah, I agree. That was half a chance, I would say. But they still trail here.
That's a lapse in concentration. This looks more than decent. And whipped into the box. Oh, they really might regret that.
Well, what a big chance that was. That was the game right there.
Briand. And Garcia now. Well-timed tackle. Germain. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Trailing as they are, they're not likely to get too many opportunities late in this game. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And it's going to be fascinating to see how these two sides fare as they come up against each other. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Real chance, and denied by the keeper. Impressive. And he's through here. And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Uchida. Good high press. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. On a move of promise from the Invincibles. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Sin, and teammates to play it to. And he read it well, intercepting it. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. And that is goalkeeping of the very highest order. Now the pressure being exerted. Well, we can see what they're trying to do, but not a memorable passage of play. And it's a quality pass. Well, that was the chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's a waste, really. He's got to hit the target there.
Lewis. Bishop. Sin. Or can they make one of these passes count? Opportunity. And it's a goal. Level again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
Chang. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Well, off target by miles with that one, and a goal kick will ensue. And defensive play to be applauded. Decent position. Can he put it away? Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger.
Well, just listen to these fans. They believe a goal is coming here.
An encouraging Invincibles move, this. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Outdoing his opponent. Dangerous ball. Well, I suspected that might be difficult for the keeper, but I was wrong. Needed to be more accurate from the keeper. Jin. Well, failure to keep the ball by the Invincibles. Umar. Options in the middle. And putting paid to the danger. And the ball in behind the defenders. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Umar. Distributing it well. Moving the ball more than decently, but can they take the lead? That's a useful cross. A very effective clearance. Promising pass. Flag raised for offside. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Good idea. Oh, last-ditch defending at its very finest. Good ball over the top. And fed forwards. No problems for the keeper. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Mercado. A very good tackle. Xiao. And playing it to the goalkeeper. Sin. Xiao. Nice weight on the pass. Promising pass. Well, mopping up defensively. City finding space on the flank. Well, conceding the throw-in. Good challenge. City unable to retain possession. Mercado. Well, good run and good ball control. But the danger averted for now. Almost the chance they could get caught out on the break here. And they might forge ahead. Well, it was a brilliant break, but no goal as a result.
Well, forget the finish and just admire the way they counter-attack there. They did it with such pace and quality.
And they have possession again. Crossing opportunity. So deflection, and it will be a throw-in. Well, they no longer have the ball. Angel. Now can he get on the end of this one? Oh, it might be. Well, it could have been a better effort, and I think we were all expecting it would be. A really good pass. Can he finish this? Oh, must be. And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him.
Well, as you can see, the defending is really poor, but he won't mind. It's a simple finish for him.
Well, Invincibles get the ball rolling once more. How will they react to this setback? Well, interesting. Play on, says the referee. There could be consequences, given that the yellow card was handed out to him earlier. And it has been deemed a second bookable offence. His day is done, Stuart.
Well, if I was the coach, I'd have taken him off earlier. This always looked likely to happen.
Well, he's going to be cross with himself, straight into that human barrier. Good tackle taken away. Very effective pass. And hit with ferocity. Well, they're doing their best to get on level terms here.
Well, it's a decent effort, but they're still trailing. They need something special here.
And the pass deftly cut out. This looks promising. Insufficient guile on the crossing front, you've got to say. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Angel. And the Invincibles pushing forward with options available, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Bishop. Now a decent position. Chang. Angel. Cross could be useful. Well, no danger now. Jin. Ten minutes to go then. Bishop. Sin. Well, can they turn one of these attacks into a goal? And that is how to block. Well, the Invincibles not living up to their name at the moment, trailing as they are, and time is the great enemy.
Well, it's been close, but I'm not sure they deserve anything from this game. They've just not created enough clear-cut chances. There's still time, though. They just need to get the ball into the danger area.
City pushing forward with options available. And blocked for now. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. Umar. Jansson. Bishop. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. They've got to be really mindful of the times. It's now far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? Well, it is a caution, and stay calm might be the instructions that should come from the manager.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. If they're not careful, they're going to lose another player fairly soon.
Well, good defending, clattered out of there. Nicely blocked. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
Enjoy the game.
Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. My name is Derek Ray and my commentary partner as usual is Stuart Robson. And delighted to be bringing you clubs match action. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Well, what a good run this side are on. 3 wins on the bounce, and you can see why. They're determined, they're very mobile, and they have some excellent players. They'll be hard to beat today, that's for sure.
Hashimoto. Noel. It's a promising City move, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Gives it a go. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Short corner taken. He's given it straight to the opposition. And passing it through. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Room to roam for City on the wing. Oh, might be. Couldn't hang on to the ball. Might go ahead. And he clears it out of harm's way. An important interception. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. Noel. That was going in. Well, couldn't keep it. It did look on for them, but not to be. Good visualization and execution. Angel. And he's through here. And in range. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming. So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Hashimoto. Hashimoto. Noel. Oh, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Oh, great vision. Nice weight on the pass. Oh, but she's done brilliantly to cut it out. And he might be through here. Well, really, the keeper had to react on the fly.
Well, she's brave, she's agile, and she's quick to snuff out the danger. Great piece of goalkeeping.
Clear to see who got the last touch, so a throw-in it'll be. Very quick thinking there. And threading it through. And he might be in here. And the keeper nowhere to be found, not that he's complaining. So back underway, with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Excellent vision. This looks interesting. Opportunity here. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
It is to be a throw-in. Well, showing good vision. Of the half-time interval, and the visitors are prospering. Stuart, what have you made of their performance?
Well, what a first-half performance this has been so far. They look like scoring every time they go forward. The positional rotation, the ability of players to run with the ball, and the passing have been brilliant. Let's hope we see a similar display in the second 45.
Well, they couldn't keep possession. He has teammates around him. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Committed challenge. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Oh, that's an interesting pass. And able to close down the shot. Well, I'll tell you what, he didn't miss by an awful lot. A corner will ensue. Is the chance on here? Taken short. Delivering it into the box. Not all that convincing defensively. Can they open things up? And easily intercepted. Promising sequence. Oh, good vision. And a penalty awarded. Spot kick coming up. Well, there might have been a case for a yellow card, but the referee didn't see it that way.
Well, Derek, it's a foul, yes. A penalty, absolutely. But for me, it's not a yellow card. The ref has got that right.
Goal! Taking aim from the spot and finding the target. So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Hashimoto. Good movement. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? A decisive clearance it was. And playing it through. Absolutely spot on with that challenge. Well, we're into the final half hour. Very quick thinking there. That's a good pass. And the alarm bells are ringing. Oh, another one for them! And with plenty of time still remaining, this game is very much back on. And a goal to increase their advantage. It's a two-goal lead now.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
And the referee has shown him a second yellow card. That will be it for him.
Well, his manager will be absolutely furious. He had to be more careful there.
Perfectly positioned to take it away. Incisive pass. And still looking to get the shot away. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. Oh, what an exquisite goal! Absolute perfection.
Well, you can see from the replay how it hits the underside of the crossbar. I would say that was the perfect finish. Great placement.
The game continues then, and it's been all City. And fed forwards. Noel. Shaping to shoot. Oh, a tremendous block. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? And still looking for space. And well positioned to clear. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Now a decent position. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. "15 minutes left for play. Well, a real struggle for both sides on the possession front here. Well, good run this. Now, what can he do with it? Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Oh, danger here. Oh, wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. Making sure nothing came of it. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Angel. Given away by City. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. Angel, very alertly winning back possession. Oh, I thought it was going to be a double for him.
Well, he's been good today and probably deserves a second goal there. That was a good effort.
Well, the shot had just a bit too much elevation. It should be. The importance of that tackle cannot be overstated. And tremendous individual skill. Well, got there in the end. That's the important thing. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Well, there is a very alert goalkeeper for you. Uchida. And the ball in behind the defenders. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat. Well, this man has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance, hasn't he, Stuart?
Yeah, all smiles as he grabs the match ball.
Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. And the stage is set for clubs match action. It's Sporting versus City.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
And the keeper taking care of the situation. Chang. He has teammates around him and passing it well. Sporting have it back. Oh, that's a super ball over the top. Well, we always try to be fair about it, but that really should have been 1-0 early on here.
Well, what a chance. That would have been a great start for them.
Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. Released it nicely. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Real chance. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss. So City get the match restarted. Can they come up with an equaliser having conceded? Now the pressure being exerted. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Decent looking pass. Really good interception. Oh, superb skill. Wood. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Using his strength to shield the ball. Henderson. Yasuda. A really good pass. And Sporting doing well to regain control of the ball. Can they square the game? Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Yasuda. And couldn't put it away. Opportunity there to extend their advantage.
I have to say, it's not a bad effort. That would certainly made it more comfortable for them.
Nice looking pass. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. And defensive play to be applauded. Getting in there to intercept. And fed forwards. This could be the equaliser. And a goal to square the game. Edge of the seat stuff. So underway again here on the back of that leveller. What a shame really, because the move was promising, but no end product from them. Angel. That's a high quality pass. Oh yes, what a pass. Good piece of defending. And a decent save, full credit. Oh, great vision. Gives it a go. Oh, great block. Winning the ball high up the pitch. Great example of it. Just the challenge that was required. It's a neat move. Takes the shot. Oh yes, a goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it. So there we have it, 2-1. Henderson has it. And he takes it on! But the keeper takes charge, and it was pretty straightforward. And easily intercepted. And Sporting looking creative here. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Trying to open them up. Well, not to be. He had moved into an illegal position.
Well, it's great that he wants to run in behind, but he has to get the timing right.
And the fourth official confirming that we'll have 1 additional minute. In the right place to cut out the pass. And nicely over the top. Not messing around with that clearance. Well, there it is. The first half is now in the history books here at the osjprodz. Well, advantage City after the first 45 minutes, but a long way from being decided. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Timely intervention. And the referee says penalty. Well, no card handed out, but quite a few upset players out there, Stuart.
Well, he's made a genuine attempt to play the ball, so penalty yes, yellow card no.
And the penalty is converted. A goal it is, and now he can exhale. Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Well, they've given him too much space. Well, no point in stopping play. Advantage with them. And just blotting out the danger. Wood. It has gone over the touchline for what'll be a throw-in. Anderson. No way through. And he could be in proper trouble here. Oh, that's a really good run. Denied again. Yasuda. Anderson. Fine work from City to win the ball back. Now what can they do from here? And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. A chance to nudge in front. Corner kick here. Playing it in. Not the most confident clearance. Now a decent position. It's a fierce effort. Well, I gave him the big build-up, but the keeper has it comfortably. Well, he was under a bit of stress, but back to the keeper. Henderson has it. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection. So now a throw-in. And Sporting unable to retain possession. Al-Harbi. And City have possession once more. Well, play getting a bit bogged down in midfield. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Nicely timed tackle. "20 minutes remaining. Henderson. Distributing it well. Loves to cut in from the wide areas. And no way through. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Are really closing him down. How can he take them on and beat them? Oh, the threat is there. And in a perfect position to cut it out. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Feeding it through. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Trying to open up the defence. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
And he takes it on. Is it going to be? And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Excellent defending. Now far from a smooth challenge. Now will the referee produce a card? And it is a booking, and their approach is nothing short of feisty.
Well, they have to keep their discipline here. They can't afford to lose another player.
Takes on the shot. Not the worst free kick in the world, but the goalkeeper equal to it. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. Fruitful looking attack. Long way out this. Body in the way. Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end. Wood with it. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
Good weight on that pass. Now in a more than decent position. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of the scoreline as far as the visitors are concerned here.
Well, in my view, they were the better team. They dominated possession and created more chances, but they just couldn't make it count. It's a disappointing result for them.
Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And delighted to be bringing you clubs match action. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
An example of how to press. Possession given away, unfortunately. Well, we can see what they're attempting, but it's just not coming off. Uchida. Possession lost, intercepted. A real opening now. And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement. Arnold. Not a great pass. And he's made headway. Oh, good work by the keeper. Corner kick played in. And miles off target with the header, but in fairness, the marking was tight. City could be onto something. And the flag raised. Offside it is. Lynn. Well, they'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. And City being afforded too much room. Well, wilting under the pressure. And now they try to go forward. Stopped a surefire goal. Sound piece of defending. No-nonsense clearance. And very nicely positioned to win it back. And the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can he finish this? And power over subtlety. He's hit the woodwork.
Well, he made decent contact with it, but he has to score from that range.
Ball's gone. A real struggle to contain him. Crossing possibilities. Cutting in, what can he do from this position? Determined defending. High pressing at its best. An effective challenge. Good distribution. Daniel. City have the ball again. Well, the attack looks promising. And a useful cross. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently. And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Daniel. Excellent defending. Doesn't want to give it away here. Well, they have the ball once more. Oh, and that challenge carried with it quite the element of risk. Now, what's the referee going to do next? Well, he has been dismissed, and it was going so well.
Well, that's going to make it interesting now. He's just put his team under pressure here.
Really good wide play. But they dealt with the threat posed. Wonderfully weighted pass. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action, potentially. And it is a booking, and their approach is nothing short of feisty.
Well, they have to keep their discipline here. They can't afford to lose another player.
Very quick thinking there. Good-looking sequence. Akpan. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Just the clearance that was called for. Determined defending. Good example of pressing without the ball. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. And the second half underway after what was a sparkling first 45 from City. Can they repeat that in the second 45? Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Daniel. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Has a go. Foiling his opponent completely. Oh, might be. Brilliantly blocked. Looking for a teammate. Smuggled away. And a tidy ball. Well, it's attractive football, but they need effective football. They need a goal. And flag raised, offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
Oh, nice ball. Well, the keeper had to intervene under a bit of pressure there. And room now out on the flank. Working so hard to win back possession. Well, running room in the wide position. Cutting it back. Oh, great block. Incisive pass, but ably intercepted when it looked as though they might be in. It might be on for them. Cross could be useful. Oh, great save!
Well, what reflexes from the keeper. That's a top-class save.
Playing it in. Well, a wild swing at the ball in the end. That was what it amounted to. Just not looking confident in possession. Excellent vision. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. And the keeper can gather. Here's Vidal. Targets available, cross comes in. And well positioned to clear. Arnold! Easy meet for the goalkeeper. "20 minutes to go in this one. And a no-nonsense clearance. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Now what can they do from here? Well, that's as good a challenge as you're likely to see. And he could be in proper trouble here. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Oh, splendid skill. Nice weight on the pass. Ball is loose. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass.
I would like to say the keeper's kept them in this game, but I can't see them getting back into this one.
Just 10 minutes to go. Well, they couldn't keep hold of it. And he's through here. He's blocked it. Really sound defending. And determined to get bodies in the way. Well, the seconds are ticking away and the home side in control. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, they've controlled most of the game, haven't they? Their 1- and 2-touch passing has been sharp, the movement's been bright, and they've scored some good goals. They just need to keep their concentration through to the final whistle.
Well, a long-distance effort and a highly respectable one, Stuart.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. It's a decent effort, you have to say.
Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. Well, just fractionally wide. Good strike. Good distribution. And unable to keep possession. And the keeper more than equal to the task. And played short. Now a decent position. And there...